Guys, I freaking love deals like this. Like, it's just so much good stuff. So many games. What is good, everyone? DCan here today, and thank you for tuning in to the Retro World. Guys, if y'all are new here, we go video game hunting at 8 a.m. Central Time every Friday morning. We go to thrift stores, pawn shops, we pick up deals on Facebook Market. That's pretty much how we've picked up everything you guys see here in this entire collection. So it's definitely possible. And yeah, if you're new here, make sure to stick around. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Guys, we came across a deal on Facebook Market and it's a pretty decent deal. It's surprisingly only for 3 games. Now, y'all know we like to pick up those giant game bundles when we can. Sometimes, guys, we just pick up, 3 game bundles and that's fine. So one of the games in there is a Zelda promotional disc, or collector's edition, for the GameCube. Super excited to be picking that up. And guys, we're going to be spending a total of $30. Let's go ahead and check out the footage.
Here.
Absolutely.
$30. You want to just double check? And you mind if I look through them real quick?
No, go for it.
I'm sure they're here, but always got to double check.
I'll be honest with you, the only one I'm not 100% sure on is Riddick, because it's been literal years since I've touched that one and played it.
I mean, really, these 2 were the main games I was after. I'm sure you've probably figured that out.
Oh, yeah, because those 2 are the highest.
Yeah, this is just kind of a bonus game. So, cool, man. I appreciate it, man. So you just downsizing the collection, or?
Pretty much. I recently got a new laptop, and I'm running emulators on that.
Dude, that's honestly the way to go, and especially nowadays.
I'm getting one of those Steam Deck things that they announced.
The one that's kind of like a Switch. But,
yeah,
dude, those look
sick.
That
thing I'm gonna hook up with all kinds of emulators.
Nice.
So it's just like.
Yeah.
Because I've been trying to transition from physical to full digital on everything.
Right. Which, I mean, I love collecting. That's why I always pick stuff up like this. But I understand it's a lot cheaper.
All right, guys, the deal just went down. Sorry, the audio cut off, or the footage cut off. He was basically telling me the story of why he decided to start selling off whatever games he had left. He told me that, I think it was a couple years back, somebody broke into his home and stole all of his games. He had a PS3. I was just looking at him. I was like, bro, that breaks my heart, hearing that. That is sad. He's like, he walked into his house and everything was just completely trashed. And pretty much from that moment afterwards, he's like, I'm going digital. I'm going to stop collecting games. And I was like, it was very sad. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and dive into the games. Y'all know sometimes we like to do this stuff when we're out and about, or sometimes we go back to the house, but in this case, we are kind of out and about today. So first game, we got Platinum Hits Xbox, The Chronicles of Riddick, Escape from Butcher Bay. I don't really know anything about this game. I've heard of it, but I've never played it. And you guys know we're not really going after Xbox stuff, at least now. I'm going to say for right now, we're not, because who knows what the future holds. If I end up getting a little more extra space, I kind of want to collect for Xbox. But right now, I'm holding off. So this game, we'll probably just trade, or maybe we'll flip. I don't think it's worth a lot, but this really wasn't the point of the deal. We spent $30 on everything. But the main part of the deal were the other 2 games you're about to see. So guys, we got Gauntlet, Dark Legacy, and no manual with this, unfortunately. So, but I mean, that's fine. I don't have this game, and I remember playing, I don't know if it was this one or one of the other games when I was younger at the arcade. I remember it being one of my favorite arcade games. I was not good at it, but it was a lot of fun. So I'm excited to add this one to the collection, and maybe eventually we'll upgrade this copy and get the manual and an actual nicer case. So we can always do a case swap. But this has I don't know if y'all noticed, this is that Blockbuster case. So kind of cool in a way, kind of nostalgic, but also kind of I'd rather have the official case. But anyways, guys, not bad. And then y'all, the banger of the lot, we got the Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition. Promotional disc includes 4 classic games. Now, guys, I noticed this at the bottom. It says not for resale. I don't know if all of these have that on there. So I'm going to have to double check and do a little more research on this. But either way, last time I checked, this was worth at least $50, but I think it was going for higher. So not bad, guys. Once again, we spent $30 on everything here, and I don't know what the total value is, but I know it's probably at least double 30. So, guys, that's how we do it. Let's keep going.
Go check out the box. That's cool. Yeah, you don't see this stuff too often, especially Donkey Kong games. Like, this was my childhood. Like, this one. Do you mind if I look at some of the other ones? This is cool. Yeah, especially like this condition is like really nice. So you guys said about 3 weeks or so, and then they'll hit the floor? Okay.
Well, we bought them the day before yesterday. So.
Oh, day before. Oh, okay.
Was it like a collector? I mean, probably if they had them in like this good a condition.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'd say more than likely it's probably.
Oh, this game right here was like my all-time favorite game growing up as a kid. Yeah, depending on the price, I'll definitely come back probably for this one. But, you know, it just depends, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say
That's cool. Yeah, they're
it's
good quality.
crazy. I guess this one they just didn't make that many of.
Oh my freaking God, y'all. So I've been coming to this place for a while now. This is the pawn shop I always tell you guys about. And basically I've gotten to the point now where they hit me up and they're like, hey, we have some new games. They're not on the floor yet, but they're going to be on the floor here in a few weeks. Are you interested in checking them out? And at first they said they were NES games and they said they were in the box. So I was like, yeah, I'd love to check them out. Now I can't buy them right now. That's the unfortunate part because they have to go through their pricing process and everything. But this is now the second or third time they've like kind of given me a sneak peek at some stuff that's going to hit the floor. So they bring them out and I'm like, oh my God, those aren't NES games. Those are Super Nintendo games. Guys, we keep seeing Super Nintendo stuff lately. Now, y'all know, some of my longtime viewers, we never see, or we don't really see like cartridge stuff at all, especially not like that, like really nice stuff in the box. But y'all, I don't know how much they're gonna have some of that stuff priced for, but I might have to dig into some savings for that Donkey Kong Country 2. That is a game like in the box I've always wanted. Donkey Kong 3 and Donkey Kong 1 would be awesome to have in the box as well, but it just depends on the deal. So they said they're going to call me when those games hit the floor. They said it's going to be about 3 weeks. So, but maybe it'll be earlier. Guys, hopefully, you know, they don't price them too crazy. Usually they price them under eBay prices here. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. Most likely that's not going to be this episode. It'll be a future episode if it happens. But either way, I thought it was just really sick to just see that stuff and to like hold it like in person. So really, really cool. I really want that Donkey Kong Country 2, but guys, we'll see. And yeah, let's keep going. Okay, guys, we just stopped at a local Goodwill. That Bart Simpson trivia game was pretty sick, but it wasn't for me. I was going to get it for my brother, but he said he already has one, so I was like, all right, I'll leave it behind. And then that Tootsie Roll, like, vintage-looking lunchbox was pretty sick, too. So I didn't pick them up, but I just want to talk about them. Anyways, guys, let's keep going. All right, guys, we came across this DVD called Cousins. I have never heard of it. I looked it up. It's worth around $10 to $12. They told me that DVDs are $1 today, so we're definitely going to pick this up to flip. Okay, guys, another hot freaking day here in Florida. We just stopped at the Salvation Army. We picked up this DVD called Cousins. Y'all keep an eye out for DVDs. Look them up if you have extra time. We paid $1 for this. It's worth anywhere from 10 to 12, so not too bad for a quick little pop-in at the Salvation Army. Also, I don't know if you guys really care to see like behind-the-scenes type of stuff, but for example, I am about to go to the post office right now. I'm not trying to show y'all people's addresses. I've got orders from the last 2 days and I'm about to go drop off, and I figured I might as well show you guys how we drop them off. Let's go. All right, guys, we got our orders. Normally I put them in a little box, but today I'm not doing that. This is where we drop everything off at. Again. Munch. And that was it. Just a quick little trip to the post office. I know y'all mostly see like video game hunting and stuff like that, but there is like a little bit of reselling that does happen. I don't really show off that whole side too often, but you know, we do go to the post office like once or twice a week, or I don't know. But anyways, if you guys are interested in seeing more like behind the scenes stuff, like maybe packaging up a few orders, anything like that, like drop a comment and let me know, because I really love hearing from you guys. It definitely helps, like if I'm trying to do that or not, it lets me know. And then, you know, basically if no one really cares to see that stuff, I probably wouldn't show it. But anyways, guys, let's get back to the fun stuff. All right, guys, first and foremost, I have the AC on. It is way too freaking hot to not have it on here in Florida. And then second of all, we went to the pawn shop. Guys, we get lucky here way too often. But anyways, let's go ahead and dive into the games we picked up. I'm gonna go ahead and mention there's a few I didn't pick up. I looked through them and some of them were missing the manuals. They were still some like pretty decent deals, especially those Need for Speed games, but I already have some of them and I was looking at some of those to flip, but it didn't really make sense. And yeah, anyways, we settled on 3 games that we picked up. So the first one, let's talk about this game. I've never heard of this game. Y'all know we do the Rad or Bad side series here on the channel. So like these type of games are like perfect for that series, especially if they look kind of interesting. But this game's called Freaky Flyers and it is a, I don't know, like a 3D, oh, there we go. A 3D racing video game. Guys, we got it for $6. A lot of the times we're able to negotiate prices, but if a game was just put out there, for example, all these games we saw today were brand new games that probably just got put out there today, they don't do any discounts. So that's fine though. But anyways, guys, we spent $6 on this game. I don't think it's honestly worth like a lot, maybe like 10, 12 bucks, somewhere around there, but it looks like it might be a fun racing game. So we'll check it out. And if it sucks, we're definitely gonna let y'all know. Next up, guys, we got The Legend of Spyro, The Eternal Night. And these games did all have manuals, by the way. This one was priced a bit higher than what they normally do their PS2 games. This one was 10 bucks, but this one right now, last time I checked, was worth at least, I think 18, but even on the higher end of like 22 or somewhere around there. So I'm comfortable paying 10 bucks if it's worth 20. So not bad. I honestly can't remember, once again, y'all are gonna hear me say this too many times now, I can't remember if we have this in the collection. So if we don't have it, then yeah, we're gonna add it. But if we do, then we're gonna flip this and it's gonna cover some of the cost of the other games. So pretty cool. And guys, we got Destroy All Humans 2. Now this price is actually not accurate. I do know where they got this game from. This is from our local game store in the area called Dusty's. They put their prices on their games with these type of stickers. So it's always cool when I see these games here, just like, you know, by chance. But guys, we spent $6 on this one. So Destroy All Humans 2, I definitely do not have this, so I'm stoked to add this to the collection. And guys, we spent a total of $23.76 on these 3 games, and I'm looking forward to adding a couple new ones to the collection. Let's keep going. What is good, everyone? Guys, it is a brand new day and we came across a brand new deal. Guys, I freaking love deals like this. So I'm checking Facebook Market. I check Facebook Market honestly like a few times a day, especially when I'm hunting these type of deals. And I come across this Wii U and games bundle. I think it said something about a Pro Controller too. Anyways, they're asking for $125, which is already a pretty good deal, but in the description it said or best offer. So I was like, cool, that means they're willing to go lower. I offered them $80. Honestly, I did not expect them to say yes, but they said that was fine. I'm about to go meet them up right now, and I'm pretty excited. A lot of you guys know I've been looking to add more Wii U games to the collection. We're definitely going for the full set little by little, although some of these freaking games now have gotten like out of hand when it comes to pricing and value and stuff like that, but it is what it is. Anyways, guys, let's go get that deal. Everything's in there. You want to go ahead and take the... Oh, there we go. Let me hand you the cash real quick. And if you don't mind, I'll just look through it real quick. appreciate it. Thank you for meeting me out here, by the way.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. I'm
My
sure.
daughter's so bad.
Did she want to keep it, or? Oh, no. Rather get the money?
Yeah.
I gotcha.
We're moving. She's going to college.
Okay. I understand. Yeah, I collect all this stuff, so I'm excited to add some of this to my gaming collection. Awesome. Looks like everything's here, and the console's down at the bottom, and cool. Thank you very much, guys. Y'all have a good one.
Alrighty,
Thank you. Let's go. Guys, I freaking love deals like this. Like, it's just so much good stuff. So many games. All right, guys, we just got back to the house. Let's take an up-close look at everything we just picked up. Alrighty, guys, let's go ahead and dive in this box of Huggies. First and foremost, up top, guys, we got The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, this is pretty sick because, well, for multiple reasons. Obviously, it's sick because it's just Zelda. But besides that, we picked up a case. Like, it was an empty Zelda Breath of the Wild case. But now we have the game to complete it. Somebody let me know right now if this is the harder to find variant. Apparently, there's different variants of this. One of them is like missing one of these on the back or something. I forgot. I want to say it was Chase After the Right Price that was talking about it. Shout outs to them. Y'all make sure to go check out their channel if you've never checked them out. They're freaking awesome. But yeah, somebody drop a comment and let me know if this is like the harder to find variant. Either way, I'm just stoked because we didn't actually have this game on the Wii U. So now we get to add that to the collection. Guys, let's see what else we got in here. What's this? Another copy of Wii Play. Y'all, anytime you get Wii games, I feel like it's like 99% chance you're going to get a copy of Wii Play. Oh well. Next up, we got Hyrule Warriors. I kind of wish I didn't buy this a few months ago because most of the time, guys, if you're looking to add games to a collection really cheap, if you just wait a while, like I guarantee you will find some of those games that they might seem impossible to find, but you just gotta, it's like a patience game, really. You just gotta keep waiting, and eventually you get games in part of a bundle, and it ends up being, you know, a lot cheaper. So, Hyrule Warriors, that is definitely an extra for me. We've got Zelda Twilight Princess. Once again, another double for me. Already got this one, which is awesome. This one, though, looks like it might be a nicer quality than mine, so I'll have to definitely check and see. Guys, we got another Wii U game here. We got Nintendo Land. I think I have this one. I need to double check. See, what else do we have here? Let's go over them one by one. I see the, oh yeah, Zelda again. Dang. They got so many Zelda games in this one. Legend of Zelda, Skyward Sword. Awesome. Let me know below if you picked up the HD one that they just recently did for the Switch. I wanted to pick it up, but I haven't picked it up yet, but maybe eventually. Next up, oh my gosh, so much Zelda. Not complaining at all. We got The Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker, HD. Freaking awesome. I don't think I have this one yet, so I'll have to double check once again. Pretty sure we're going to be adding a few Wii U games to the collection. Very excited about that. Guys, we got a copy of Super Mario Bros. Wii. If you already have this game, I swear, like, on eBay, this game flies off the shelf, like, overnight. Anytime I list this game for sale, like, I'm not kidding, usually overnight, sometimes 2 days at most, and it's sold. Make sure you don't list too high, but this thing is, like, always a hot seller. An amazing game, by the way. Amazing game. Next up, oh, speaking of amazing games, we have Super Mario 3D World. I've mentioned it before, but guys, this is one of my favorite Super Mario games. Like, hands down, if I were to ever do a top 5 Mario games, I would definitely put this game in there. So much fun playing this game. And I'm glad that they did a Switch version of it, just so more people can play it. I always think that's really cool. Guys, next up, we got Super Smash Bros. An amazing game. And yeah, nothing but pretty much all like really good titles. I'd say the kind of whatever games. We got Nintendo Land and Wii Play. But honestly, like, that's a pretty good stack. Usually when you get Wii bundles, you're going to get like a bunch of this type of stuff, and you're not always going to get so much of this. So $80 for everything, guys. I think we did pretty good. Let's see what else we got in here while we're at it.
we've got a nunchuck, and awesome. So this is the Wii Motion Plus Black Wii Remote. It's always nice when it's the Motion Plus one. And we have just another Wii Remote here, just the regular one, but that's okay. Here is the Wii U console. And, well, not the console, excuse me, the gamepad. And then here's the actual Wii U console. And guys, everything looks like it's in pretty good condition. I always like to check and see if there's like an SD card in here. Nope, and that's okay. All right, guys, I think that is it. What else? We got the power cable and just another nunchuck. All right, so I'm going to do, I'm going to take a second and put all of this stuff into price charting, and we're going to see the total potential value. Alrighty, guys, went ahead and put the majority of everything into price charting, and we're looking at a total potential value of $330.58. Now, guys, a couple of these, I'm not exactly sure if they're accurate. I'm going to go ahead and assume that Breath of the Wild and Wind Waker HD are both probably a little bit, I don't 37 seems kind of high, so I'm going to assume they're a little bit lower. I could be wrong, though. Honestly, I haven't looked up either of those games in a long time, so we'll just go with what price charting says, but always keep that in mind that, like, eBay recently sold comps are always going to be more accurate than plugging stuff in on this website. The highest price thing, or highest valued thing on here is that Wii U console. The 32 gigabyte one is the one to keep an eye out for, but I mean, honestly, the white one would have been sick too. But yeah, guys, we did pretty good for 80 bucks. Let's go and check out the last screen. All right, guys, here's the last of it, looking like around $57.39. And once again, as I mentioned, keep in mind, these are just potential values. Like those nunchucks, you're probably not going to get 10 bucks for each of them, but that's what it values it as, so we're just going to go with that. And then the Wii Motion Plus remotes are always going to be the higher valued ones, unless you find those like specialty ones, but even those have the Wii Motion Plus in them as well. So, guys, not too bad. Alrighty, guys, that's going to be it for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Definitely hit the like. It helps out with these videos, and it pushes them through that YouTube algorithm. And then drop a comment and let me know what your favorite thing was you saw in this episode. My favorite, well, I actually got two favorites, is going to be Zelda, the HD Wind Waker, and then Breath of the Wild, just because we get to add these to the growing Wii U collection. So that's always more exciting to me than, you know, picking up a game that might be like super valuable. Like, that's cool too, but guys, I just love adding games in the collection and getting to play them when I get the chance. So, y'all, until next time, I appreciate all of y'all. Peace.